very disappointed outcome. Very tough battle. But Auburn played their butt off, and so did the Florida Gators. We didn't necessarily play smart, didn't play well. That was a hard-fought college football game.
Coach, your first loss at home, can you talk about that?
Sick to my stomach, and not sick to my stomach of the effort, just sick to my stomach when you lose. It sucks. But I don't want, the thing you can't take away, and I never want to do that to an opponent. I thought they played their best football game of the year, and that coach is a good coach, and that's the quarterback came out and played well.
Coach, would you talk about in the second half the adjustments you made in the secondary? It seemed like you went less zone with one man.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I have to check with our defensive coaches. I let them do their jobs. I listen and talk to them. But I think more than anything, we just came out with a lot of energy, played a little more aggressively at the corner spots, started jumping things and knocking some balls down, and really did a good job against the run, especially for the third and middle of the fourth quarter. I thought really did an excellent job stopping the run.
Coach, you talked about your crutch of Tim Tebow, trusting Tim Tebow, and Tim Tebow ran the ball 19 times tonight. Is there anything that your running backs can do to possibly get on the field?
Just really, I don't think it was a running backs. I didn't feel like we were blocking them. And I know Tim, some of those are just scrambles, and he's making something happen. We also found that we did make a couple adjustments at halftime as far as a cue run a little counter play that we saw them play a certain way and got some plus yardage on it. But at no point during that game did I feel like we were blocking them well enough to turn the ball and hand the ball off. At no point during that game.
Andre Caldwell started, but he wasn't that effective. How close to 100% was he?
He's close, but then I wanted to put him in during the course of the game, and a receiver that stands there and he's not in a flow, he pulls a hamstring then, and then it's and I just want him full speed. He's a great player when he's full speed. I'm hoping we have him. He's devastated, and we just got to get him back. He's a captain. He's a leader. Didn't practice much during the week. Really didn't practice at all. And there was a couple of times we almost put him in there. But just all of a sudden, the guy stands on the sideline. He did a great job on the sideline, motivating, pushing guys. And we got to get him back next week. We need him.
Urban, how much of the first half do you chalk up to poor focus or some poor preparation during the week? And did you think that the LSU next week that played a factor in what happened this week?
I don't know. No, I don't think it was poor preparation. I thought it was our best week of practice. I really did. Offensively, we're supposed to be a pretty good offense, and we couldn't just get those first downs. We couldn't get the defense off the field, and that's a concern of mine. If we do that next week, same thing. We got to get first downs, move the chain, let the defense and play on the other side of the field. We didn't do that today, and that's the first time really this year that we've been put in that situation, and we did to handle it very well. Once again, the effort, they came out in the second half. They're a well-conditioned, motivated team, and the second half was very positive other than the ending.
Coach, what are you trying to do now with this loss and LSU, perhaps an even tougher team next week? How hard do you think it'll be to get your guys back up?
We'll find out. I don't know. I have a lot of confidence in. I love our players. I love who they are. You had a family that took a frontal blow, and you see how they come through it. Some families kind of disintegrate, other families keep it going. There's college football. It happens each week. These guys haven't experienced that very much. There's some guys that we're going to find out. That's all I talk to them about. And I love these guys. I have great admiration for them. But this is the toughest go that they're ever going to go through in their life. That they got a pretty good deal going for them. So we got to just, we'll be right.